Well, welcome everyone. I'm hosting this week, and if we want to go ahead and start recording,
Yeah, it's recording already.
today I thought we would read a little from the "I Want You to Wonder" chapter of the Solomon Speaks. Um, I'm going to. It starts on page 33. On 34, uh, about one third down, is the sentence, "You have a heart that is ready to be opened." And I thought we would read that sentence first and then turn back to the beginning and read through to that sentence again and maybe make it a little meditation, contemplation. And there's really no
Yes,
topic today, so we can just talk about whatever after. You have a heart that is ready to be opened. I want you to wonder. I want you to realize another plane, part of a much greater plane. You have always been part of the cycle. You are here to facilitate your perception. You are coming into a plateau of existence. We have much to understand in this space. You understand something that will carry you to another experience. This is just the beginning of a tantalizing journey. I have always been here with you before. I want you to understand that there is no danger in reaching out, yet you must characterize your faculty in a way that is in rhythm with the universe. You can't just understand it with logic. The music of your life is in your instinct. Your life is meaningful as your life is as meaningful as your ability to reach out. It is this searching that endows you. Energy is that which is in your life in all instances. It is pervasive. It is not to be threatened or beguiled. You are you are a naivete of this world. This is your apprentice time. I wish you to understand that you live your life. It is written in your experience. It has a foundation that is clearly, distinctly your own path. You see, it cannot be preordained. This is of your being, that these energies flow through you. I am not only a part, but a participant in this exchange that is not outside you, but inside you. I want you to feel that this force is palpable. Feel it. Can you feel it? It is there for you to access. It is a channel of wisdom that is looking at you for greatness that exists in space. You hear it with your life. It is incumbent that you desire this force, for that's it's what is the greatness of all existence. You have a heart and it is ready to be opened. And that is from the book called Solomon Speaks on Reconnecting Your Life, which is by Dr. Eric Pearl and Frederick Ponzlov. And it's a beautiful book for those of you who are new to it. But it's a great way to look at this upcoming new year as we celebrate New Year's Eve today. Lovely to have all my friends here.
It is, there's some silence here. And I think it's because so many of those sentences are just so full of truth. And well, a couple of them struck me, one of which is, you have a heart. And I forget what the second half of the sentence is, but it seems like so much of the decisions I make have to do with my brain. What do I think about this? Should I do what how do we analyze this? Even though this is so true. I have a heart. Why don't I use that to make my decisions with?
And it's ready to be opened is the second
Yes.
part.
Opened. It is.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Mary. It's just such a beautiful section. The music of your life is in your instinct. That just kind of made me shiver a little bit.
Right. There's no thought to it, it's just, and I think that for me, to wonder is kind of to think outside the box and go let yourself not stay kind of, um, narrow-minded in a way, to go for the experience, whatever it is, and find wonder in it, or excitement, curiosity, joy, like a kid, kids are like that.
And wanting us to wonder is so liberating, because how many faiths are there, or the faith we were raised in, that didn't want us to wonder? They wanted us to believe what we were told to believe, and it's so confining. But this is like the great permission.
Right. And that sentence, it is not to be threatened or beguiled, kind of speaks to that. It's just so normal, it's not anything that's threatening or to be afraid of or anything to worship even. It's just, it is what it is, it's just here. And the more we can accept and be with it, I think is what it's looking for.
And when you read it, or when I read it, for me, it's just a reminder or a aha, like, yeah, God, yeah. And then, there are things that I think about in my day, or in my week, or in my life, whatever, that I think about, well, yeah, that's, I was wondering, or it made me wonder, how is this possible? Or, I mean, I think there's all kinds of wondering, uh, um, wondering outside you and wondering inside you, what's going on inside me. Wow. That something really kind of that you noticed about yourself. And then the things outside, oh my God, look at that flower, wow, wonder, wow, and wonder together. Anyway.
I would like to add this. We were all talking about the greatness of life and everything, and how we were thinking. And I feel it is, especially once we are taking life a little bit slower, but we give ourselves a grace to start getting in closer contact with our heart's feeling. And once you're getting closer to that, immediately, if you had to make a decision, yes, this is right or it is not right. And to also experience everything in a complete different way. If you started, let the emotions flow through your heart instead of, they always said, think with the gut, don't think with the brain. But I say, think with your heart. That is the purest form, and that is the greatest joy if you keep your thoughts and actions from your heart. A mouthful.
I completely agree, Latrice. That's think with your heart. Think with your heart always. I love this saying. It's in Abraham Hicks, it's in Bashar, it's following that which excites you most. Without, I mean, follow that which excites you the most to the best of your ability until you can go no further, without any comprehension or deciding what is going to happen with it. And I just was thinking about that. It's like, going, what if I just did it because I wanted to do it? It's like, and there's nothing else, to think about. I just do it because I want to do it. It's like, that's, that's where we stop and we fail, because we're like, but what if nothing happens from it? It's like, just do it anyway. And just do it because it makes you smile. And so it was just fun, because sometimes things are considered taboo. You can't talk about that, or you can't bring that up, or whatever. But this morning I had run to get my real ID, and I was at the DMV, and it wasn't that crowded, but there was, I mean, everybody I connected with, I just like brought joy and smiles. I brought it. And then the guy who was helping me had short sleeves, and he had all these wonderful tattoos all over the place and things like that. And I'm going, look at you, you're a celebration. I said, what's all that? And he just like looked at me and he started laughing. He was like going, ah, oh, and he starts telling me, it's not, he's here to take care of me, but he wanted to go. He's like, I made him laugh. So he's like telling me about everything. It's like, okay, let's get back to you. It's like, okay. But it was just really funny. But it was like, you're a celebration? Tell me, what's that all about? It's like, just venture, just make it, it was intriguing to me and I wanted to know. So, it was really fun. And just make people smile, and just do it because it makes you happy. So it was fun.
To me, everything everyone just said is my new definition of a heart attack. I think we're so triggered by the concept of heart attacks. And I don't know why this crosses my mind sometimes, but I always go, heart attack? Well, what do I think a heart attack is? And I was sitting here at the top of this discussion thinking I wanted to bring that up, and I wasn't sure how to articulate it. And something said, just sit back and listen to what everybody says. And you define it for me. This is my definition of a heart attack. And I articulate it differently, but I saw a video this morning that said, when a heart attack is not a heart attack. It's like, yeah, it's this, it's your heart opening. There's no holding back. You're following your instinct and you're just attacking. Attacking doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like you're going to destroy something and consume it. Unless you're attacking fear, maybe, I don't know. Different tangent. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there because it delights me.
Mm-hmm. Can I speak?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. I think what you said there when you had to go and pick up your ID card, you could have stand there with a face and thank you, and all of a sudden you had one hell of an exciting, creating moment between the interaction between him and that guy, and even to the people around you, and that is uplifting again the spirit, and you have done what feels good in your heart. But I would like to share something with your people. Did you know the Stanford University had proof that the heart do have brain cells, and that the heart knows before the head of the brain, before the head. And that is why they say, where it comes to the basic of living, of emotions and inspiration, because Mary, the more you are going to practice, the more the flow of inspiration is going to flow through you, because you open your heart and open everything. And that is also a great part of healing. Art is a tremendous great part of healing, because it's a creative flow that is flowing through. And a heart attack, sometimes you get many a day. It all depends, even of happiness. Even of happiness. I got one time a heart attack when my son went away, and for a very long time, and the next moment I hear his cough. And it was so much for me that I go into nearly a kind of a heart attack. And from there on, he always phoned me, Mommy, I'm on my way to come and say hi to you. Don't get a heart attack. So even with good health and everything, it's not always bad emotions of anger or things or sorrow, but happiness can give you a heart attack as well, a small one.
Yeah. I had one I had one kind of desire today, and it was that this would be kind of upbeat and celebratory today. And I just love everyone's mood. And um, as we wonder, one thing we can wonder about is who we are and who we can become. And I just wanted to read Anka's message in the chat for her. It says, sometimes I act like others, and I decided to be me, authentic, to be happy and to smile to life. And I thought that was a great comment to realize there's nothing in imitating others or being like others. It's the true finding of your own self that is the gift
Mm.
that you can bring. And probably nothing more precious that you can bring than to find your own self and share
And connecting with your heart goes along.
your
I
own unique
agree.
self.
Louis Therese, did you want to add something while we wait for?
Yes, I want, seeing that it is an open discussion, I would like to mention something that I have experienced with my eldest son. It was his birthday yesterday, so I phoned him, and we have this thing, you are my biggest, my whitest, my brightest egg. And then from there on, all the others had a different color of little eggy. So we were talking about that, and he said to me, yeah, Mommy, I am your best. I'm your first. All the others is copies from me. And that was so sweet when he said that. I said, I never actually considered it like that, but I don't think they will be so happy to hear that you claim that they are reproductions from you. He said, yes, I'm the original. I'm the original. They are coming after me. It had a lot of humor. And that was to me, okay, that's a take I have never considered. So, but it's just a random thought that I would love to share with you people.
Great.
There is
Well-
something, I don't know, I was the first child and I was the first grandchild. And I don't know, I hopefully every kid feels they're special and they're the best egg.
But one of the other things that was in the chat that I think Mary and Anka were talking about was slowing down, and being aware, living with awareness. And again, just a great way to get in touch with and open your heart. It's just slowing down and not zipping through life so much.
I have to interrupt you because I just looked down at my book, and at the bottom it just says a pause. Then you move on, a breath, a rest.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Kind of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And to me, that reflects New Year's Eve so much because it's not a day where you start a project. That's tomorrow. It's this moment of reflection of what has been, what might have been, and what could be. And it is that still point of the circle. Everything around you is still spinning, but you're stationary for once and considering.
Hmm.
Yeah. Looking back at the year as a whole and looking at it with gratitude and growth, acknowledgement of your personal growth and gratitude for everything.
Hey, Barbara, were you talking to us or are you
Oh,
talking
I'm
to
sorry.
someone
My
else?
husband just came back from a bike ride and he's sitting over
Oh,
there.
okay.
So
I
was
just
asking
didn't
him
know.
I know my lips are moving, but
Right. And
I
you're
was on
looking
mute.
straight ahead. So
I have the camera over in the corner. So
Mm.
you can go and get into the shower without being streaked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, that could have been a fun thing for New Year's, but okay.
Yeah.
What could have been fun?
Reflection,
I
yeah.
missed it. What did you say? What could have been fun for New Year's?
Oh, her husband's
To
streaking
what?
to the shower.
Just like the New Year's baby.
Yes, the New Year's baby. Tell him that's his role.
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll wrap him up with the little 2025 banner.
Massage.
Right. Oh, I
It's
think
in the
he'd be happy
future and
to
it
do
is
that.
being.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Okay.
Well,
Barbara?
I have my two grandsons visiting, and we have a neighborhood park, and we took the 2-year-old over to the park. And on the way over to the neighborhood park yesterday, he said, "Oh, are we going to be finding Easter eggs?" And so
That's funny.
today, while I was in this meeting, Gordy was out hiding a basket full of Easter eggs at the park.
How fun.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's a great, sweet grandpa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it'll be
Mhm.
kind of a tricky surprise. I will see. I'm interested to know if he asks the same thing as we head out. But
Well, it's getting to be that time.
yeah,
And Anka,
1 minute left.
looks like you're the first one who's going to have the new year. You said in a couple hours. She's all the way
Oh,
in
wow.
Romania, so she's Happy New Year, Anka. And then Louis Therese, I imagine you're probably next. So Happy New Year.
Yes,
Happy
we
New
are very
Year.
much the same time. Yes, Happy New Year.
Uh,
Well, people, I just want to say, your people were a lot of meaningful for me. I was always looking so forward to these meetings, and it was always an inspiration and a different take. And it stays with me for a long time that I think about what each and everyone said. And I really appreciate, because I could feel you people also reaching out to me. And I am so grateful, really. And I wish my presence is at also a little bit of positivity for you people.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And because of that, I wish everyone to have a beautiful heart attack tomorrow on New Year's Day.
Yeah. Sounds
The most
good.
gorgeous heart attack you ever had in your whole life. Do it.
Sounds
And then share it with us.
do we have to
Okay.
wait till
Great.
tomorrow?
No, it can be tonight.
now.
That's even better. Yeah.
Right now.
Tomorrow
Let's do it
somewhere.
tonight. Yeah.
Let's celebrate.
Okay.
Woo-hoo.
Well, with that, love you all.
Happy New Year.
You.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Happy New Year. Bye bye.
Happy